I think I'm loud enough. I think I'm loud enough. I think I'm loud enough.
Okay. Woo! That's more of a kick than any drink. Welcome back to Lower Did You Videos, where I oh shit. My plan was to just start off as I normally do, making weird noises to half check out the sound and half to start off. I'm using the Logitech's own mic for a change, just to see what that sounds like. And oh my fucking Christ! Well, you heard it. Oh my swizzle tizzle! Oh my muffin nuffin! Oh my satire sauce chips. Tangy. So, we are back playing Outer Worlds. This is the first of how many weeks where I will not be consuming alcohol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It'll be the first of 5 weeks. In the grand scheme of things, not too long. But this time next week, I will want to die. And then by week 3, I will be almost certain I am dead. Now when I beat week 4, I will think that I can defeat the devil, because I must be in hell. And by week 5, I'll come out bright and nude into a new day. Oh, we're also playing Outer Worlds, where I'm trying to destroy all the companies. Perhaps that might tie into the whole Soviet national anthem I just played there.
Ah, Outlaws, I assume. Do me a favor and let me finish this, will you? And then make it quick, please.
I'm not here to kill you.
Oh,
I'm
you
here
aren't with the
to
Outlaws?
liberate you.
Who are you then?
We're gonna be playing this. My God, these chips are nice. I went up to the Chinese, got some chips, noodles, take a satire sauce, and some duck rolls. I'm very hungry. To that end, I'm actually gonna put this aside. Careful. I'm gonna be streaming this until about 10, because as anyone who knows what I like to watch is on. After they're done, I'll come back and I'll give you the other stream.
Oh, well, good luck. Now, if we got the carpet in here, it's just a matter of... Arson, you idiot. Just put it...
Oh, honey bunny.
Of course, because I didn't...
I feel sorry for anyone, and I mean anyone, who popped into that stream straight away.
And of course, that's the... We're gonna get this solved. I mean, it's really now or never. I'm going to... Oh, you're still here. If you haven't already, you might speak to Anton. He can point you in the right direction. Now, if we got the carbon in here, it's just a matter.
Now, the 3 major scientists give you 3 major goals. You can turn it in
Of
for them,
course, because I didn't...
or you can give them to Gladdy. Now, this time around, I'm going to give them all to Gladdy.
It's got to put it in. It's the power of 12, and of course, that's the... We're gonna get this solved. I mean, it's really now or never. I'm going to... What does it look like? I'm preparing a personal defense device. Or trying to, anyway.
If you run a wire from your capacitor there, you can bypass circuit, save little power.
Why, yes. I suppose I could. Thanks.
Need a hand?
No. Well, yes. Well, no. Perhaps.
Hail, brave traveler.
I left schematics in our storage facility. As far as I know, the security commander hasn't found them yet. I admit I'd feel better were they returned to me. I found an advanced pistol when we moved here, but it's broken. I need those schematics to modify it to output superheated air. It should quite easily burn through Raptidon hides. Say, you wouldn't happen to have a tube
Well, they got a
of
major
thermal paste
update
you,
on
would
this game, but I haven't seen...
Blast. Well, good luck. I hope I see you back here in one piece.
I wonder if you can give him thermal paste. Anton's data. Vogan. There's a store over there as well. This is about the only time I won't need anyone to tell me how my sound's doing. You guys will be able to hear me alright. Chef, get my train of thought. That opening threw me for a fucking
We are
loop.
experiencing a security event, sir and/or madam. Please vacate the premises immediately and return to
That's
your
how I have to do
domicile
it,
or
sir
designated
and/or madam.
workplace.
Not when I work. I mean, I don't have a job, but when I did work, mostly people got angry at me. I have a better idea. I'll stay right here and you answer my questions. Can you do that?
Maybe. I don't know. All right. I'm new to this job.
Oh,
I have strict orders not to talk about anything that happens in a classified area. Please remember that Anti-Cleo Pharmaceuticals is not responsible for any loss of life or grievous physical injury sustained while on company premises.
the game I'll play after this is gonna be either. Actually, I've got a few choices ahead of me. I could go and play Company of Heroes. But I might also play Yahtzee's new game, which is very rare for me to do that live stream, but if I don't, I'll make a video of it, as I tend to do. And, is there anything else? Oh, tomorrow there's a very special video. If you're on my Discord, you'll know what I'm doing.
I am not allowed to disclose the details of my contract. If you are unhappy with the quality of my work, please submit a complaint to Anti-Cleo's Department of Employee Conduct.
Conduct.
Roseway Lab is a highly classified facility. I am not allowed to confirm or deny its alleged existence.
He is so beat boop. I am robot man. Actually, he's desperate for a paycheck, so. Okay, so this dude here asked me to do something.
You picked a hell of a day to visit. I'm Vaughn. Vaughn Cortez. Dr. Vaughn Cortez. But just Vaughn's fine, really. Over in the main labs. I rabbited back here when I realized I was hearing gunshots, not blown fuses. We've been cooped up in here, I don't know, hours? Too long. I have to get back to work.
Sit. You look nervous. Why are you nervous?
What? I mean, we're surrounded by hungry raptidons. Who wouldn't be? Am I right? Look, I don't want to go back out there, but there's a thing I gotta do. I had to leave an experiment running at the lab. Something I've been working on a long while. Something that could really get me ahead. Know what I mean?
I sure do. Oh, this music reminds me of... This reminds me of Novaria from Mass Effect 1.
No, not unless you break the... But why would you? Let me explain. I've been extracting organic compounds from raptidons. Compounds that have, benefits.
Sexual benefits.
Whoa, slow down. Benefits?
In certain social situations. Personal situations. Where you might want to, enhance your charisma.
Oh, he's making enraptured, Captain. An aphrodisiac. Wrapped musk is the main ingredient.
What? No? I mean, yes, I'm getting the musk. With Monarch embargo, the price is sky high, but I'm not making the drug.
Aphrodisiac, does it work?
The results are outside the margin of error. Technically.
I have here the average white man's penis in Europe. It's also known as a duck roll.
Sure. Of course.
Bit
Our lab's
greasy.
south of here, down the road. Not the old public lab, the one past that, built into the mountainside.
Second lab down the road.
Don't mention this to Anton, okay? He's kind of a tight ass about the lab. Like, squeeze coal into diamond tight.
Like white people.
My equipment's in the lower
ass.
levels, way in the back. I have a big room all to myself, dissection tables and whatnot. It should have been running this whole time. Just grab the results and bring them here.
Okay. Is it viable?
If you have a buyer. I got a contact who wants to haul the entire batch to Byzantium. Help me out, I'll cut you in for a share. I'll even pay you before I am, when you deliver to me. Great! This is really gonna save my ass.
Alright. So, now we will head on out.
So those charisma-enhancing benefits he was talking about, it was just blowing smoke, right?
Well, it sounds like Ellie has
Stayed in
personal
worse.
experience with this shit. Is she one of its many victims, perhaps? Did she get swooned off her feet by a chemical imbalance?
Did security talk to you yet?
Shut up, I want to sell things to you.
Annie Cleo makes the best pharmaceuticals in Halcyon.
Oh yeah, I've still got all these weapon mods. Where's armor? Yeah, I don't need the armor parts. Also sell off old junk. Don't need armor parts because you can't upgrade the armor. You can mod them though. Workbench. Still mod. Alright, because there's not as many robots, so I'll switch out. Auto mag pistol has current mod. Power, that's fine. She's got an extendo sight. Alright, she's already upgraded that. What's his name's grenade launcher has already a mod. Alright, they're all sorted by the looks of it. Looks like I can't help them any more than I thought I could. Armor. Nope. Tinker. Oh, repair. Oh, good. By being very good at my job. The Montag. I'll just give every weapon a 1-over. I need the money more than that. Oh yeah, I gotta remember to do this. I don't have any armor parts. You know why? Because I'm a fucking Egypt. Oh wow. 3 armor. Wow. I'm gonna max the hell out of my outfit. I'm gonna have the coolest outfit. You guys get the dregs. Okay. Let's go and make some money. Money! Money! Okay. Titus Anal Onicus. The movie. Let's hear how I sound now. Hopefully a little better. Oh, I sound grand. Yeah. Oh my fucking Christ. Better than nature. That was so loud. Journal. Quest type. Location. Roseway. That's what I need to focus on. Find Anton's safe. How safe can it be if I can find it?
Delays in loading due to commerce obstruction will be deducted from all staff pay.
At least it explains what's happening here with the this in the middle.
Please collect your ticket.
Yeah. Now that was fun.
Watching you shoot that thing, it was so fun. Shit.
I got another fight in me.
Hooray! Those poor scientists, they're dead and shit. If I'm right, the Outlaws... I can still kill the Outlaws, by the way, it's just...
Am I wrong for jackasses in kind?
Shit. Where is this motherfucker? Wants to party with me? Party. See? Wasn't that fun? Look at the lights. Look at the color. Oh, well, he can level up. The Vermin. Weird name for a gun. Weird. Says she can... Oh, my bad. That's not what that means.
Coming your way. Sure. On my way.
What do you think about having Ellie in the team? Nice. Is that she's going to give me some really good stats. Hell yeah, stats. To whom may concern, I've been anti-Cleo man for my whole life. When I got promoted from Roseway deforestation team, I felt privileged and honoured. I believed anti-Cleo was going to tame the landscape and pave it over civilization. Better than nature. That was your motto. I want to be a part of the initiative. I want to see Roseway become an object of envy among the corporate outposts. I want to wave our quarterly reports in front of every spacious choice worker ever known or laugh in their face. A word from dawn to dusk with a word of complaint. Now, you have me working on a building wall around the town, giving up on expansion. Half the town's already been relocated. Worst of all, the deforestation team's been disbanded. My equipment's left to rust in the landscape. If you're reading this and you have found my letter of resignation, rather make my own way as an outcast living outside the law than work under these conditions. A.H. Or if that means Alex Hawthorne, that'd be kind of cool. Mmm. 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 Mmm.
First of all, that's a really nice duck roll with the satay sauce. Second, Alexander Hawthorne said he never wanted to go back to Roseway. Maybe we found the maybe we found
Just
it.
to get a little fresh air in your lungs.
Well, would you know what fresh air is? What? Oh, for fuck's sake. These limbs don't break, but you still get the same effect. The trick is to, well, you know what the trick is these days. I'm gonna give him a chance. Nope. He goes, no. He's maimed. Got that. Nice. I like that. If the fire doesn't fully get, they're kind of obsessed with it. Makes sense. I mean, if I... Oh, nice. If I was on fire, I'd be obsessed with it too. Now. Oh, anyone who's coming late to the party, big shout out to Pitt Mom's dad, who passed. And of course, to Pitt Mom. John's in a bad place right now, so if you can give him any money, he would appreciate it. Oh great, we got companion ability. Yeah, his dad's been bad for a few months now. It's been a rough ride for him, for the whole family. And he needs money now to deal with funeral arrangements and the like. So, if anyone's watching this, with money in the pocket, and hasn't already, even if you want to give again, I'm sure they wouldn't say no.
Look at this place. Like some kind of tomb.
The real covert labs don't gotta advertise it.
A real covert, yeah, I've lost family before. It's a strange, and I'll lose family again. And one day, family will lose me, and that's the way of the world. It's a strange few days as you're processing it. Not fun days. You just kind of get on with it. A much lighter note, a belated birthday wishes to Rabi Jenkins, the spiritismite of this channel, whose birthday was actually yesterday. It is a brief grace period. Oh wait, he had the leather armor stuff. Do I want to switch out? It's the same armor though. See? Not worth it. Have to repair that, that's all. Need about 10. Whoa. Hi, buddy.
Who the... You. Yeah, you. Get over here.
The only one in front of you? Yeah, I think you're talking to me.
You care to explain what you're doing here? Did you miss the big sign outside?
Anton Seltnam,
That I am. Name's Porter. If Doc Crane did send you, I'd be glad for the help. Bad news is we haven't been able to clean these outlaws out of the lab. Good news is they haven't been able to escape, neither.
got to get out through the vents?
That's how they got in. We got that locked down. There's no access from their level without a security keycard. That also means no fresh air down there. Probably reeks of Raptidon musk. Couldn't happen to a nicer bunch. For now, I reckon they got no backup. On the other hand, we don't neither. And our mechanicals all went haywire for some damn reason.
He looks like an unused character
have
from
always
Mass
been more
Effect.
trouble than they're worth. Pretty damn sure. The shafts are sealed with 4-centimeter hatches. They're not getting back out that way without a security keycard. They'd need to take mine. Or make a new one in my office, I guess. Who, me? Or you mean the lab in general?
The lab in general.
Soap or something? I don't know. Years back, they made antibiotics. You could maybe ask Doc Crane what he does all day. If it was illegal, the company wouldn't ask us to do it.
Easy to avoid breaking the law when you decide what's legal.
That's something very important. The board goes on and on and on about legality. But so long as they keep giving Earth their quotas, Earth doesn't give a shit. So laws are in constant change and flux. But why even bother at that point? The companies can just become their own little kingdoms.
I'm in charge of site safety engineering. Most days that means making sure folks don't run in the halls. Most days there ain't nothing to hear but wind, bugs, and the buildings falling slowly to pieces. Well, it's not like the rain's coming in the roof. Not yet, anyway. Why you want to know that? What for?
That's actually true. I'm gonna go down. So yeah.
Fair point. Here's a keycard to my office. Head left from here and downstairs. It's across from the cafeteria. I got a machine that makes pass cards for us. Just don't knock over any paperwork in there. I got a system.
These outlaws, who I totally will not be supporting at all. Nope, no siree, Bob. I'm just gonna steal your ammunition to make fighting them harder. I actually don't... Why the hell would they just leave their bodies there? Like, they would pick up the bodies and try to, you know, tend them, wouldn't they? Ooh, a prison. I don't think I came here before.
If they didn't want to tempt us, why'd they lock it up? They can't keep us out.
Ooh, I picked up a book.
Ooh, what
just opened up some ammo. Why would people put ammo in cells? Did the bullets do something evil? They used designated parking spaces. I've got no command, so.
Real slick.
Ooh, nice. Even sure what I got there. Plasma charger, nice. Whole power helmet, weapons parts. Terror of Monarch. Bullets. Bullets. The vermin. Energy cells. Security lockdown. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site staff engineer. Unsightly blood stains? Consider Auntie Cleo's laundry soap. Now a refreshing lemon zing scent. Week 1. 06 patrols route passed too close to experimental subject pens. There's rap spit gunking up the servos in its gun arm. We don't have the replacement arms, so I guess we're dismantling this one for parts. At least 12 and 17 are still working. I do remember saying this, but I didn't do it on my last stream. Someone tried to disable the mandatory consumer broadcast at 17. The thing got stuck in maximum volume mode till we factory reset it. I can relate to that if anyone watches the beginning of my stream. 12 had some seriously malfunctions today. Porter accidentally tripped on one of the sensors inside the walls. So the blasted unit thought everyone was an intruder until one started shooting. Until just started shooting. There. Words. We shut it down for now. But we requested new behavior modules from HQ and the rest of the units. Not a response from behavior modules. For the time being, we'll have to hope no one blows a wall. Gee, I wonder what will happen. I wonder what will happen. Chekhov's wall? I think so. Yay. Yay. Malfunctioning robot. Boom, boom, boom. And best one yet. There. I kill it. I love it. There we go.
Everyone all right?
I'm doing fantastic. See, I shot a wall in celebration.
Unexpected north search.
Heads up!
Make it rain. Bing, 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 bing. Oh, that did nothing. Although it is blinded. It's just so bad looking. This is the crappiest thing of all the things you can do. Oh shit. Okay. Oh, I got the motard. Perfect. Can't die before I use it. Not working quite as planned. So much for me trying to work with these dudes. This pussy. Come on, everyone. Let's get out of here. That satay sauce is gorgeous, but it's making me so thirsty. I've got some Coke and some Fanta here. But alas, I do not have a cup. I must now journey outwards to the land of Cup to make Cup happen. Cup. I got a cup, baby. Christ, it is so cold. It's going to reach a -9 in the UK pretty soon, which means we're going to get that to a lesser degree. I'm going to fill this half up with Coke and half up with Fanta. I'm a madman like that. Madman. Yes. Yes. Fanta. Fanta doesn't really do well over in the States, I noticed. It's there, it's just there's other things. I know you got Squirt, which I wouldn't drink something called Squirt if I have a choice. It's all just liquid diabetes anyway. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm an 8-year-old again. Also got some coffee. That's probably for the next stream. Which, like I said, will happen after DP talks to an amazing individual. Anton's safe. The safe has been forcefully opened with containers, contents tossed out haphazardly. Remaining notes refer to various aborted projects. Anton's prize research is nowhere to be found. Scorch marks along the ring suggest the work of unsubtle thieves, outlaws most likely, made off with Anton's work.
Of course, it's been ransacked already.
It has. And to make it more complicated... Oh, I didn't pick up any of the gas. Oh, it doesn't matter. What I was saying. I'm like, oh no, the companies will be angry at me. All personnel, please report to assigned workstations. Reports... from Tramel G. Our latest blast is showing great promise, Anton. And, though I hesitate to tempt the fates, I might even dare say it's smashing success. Incidents of cavities have dropped significantly into the test subjects using the toothpaste with only one major side effect. Nothing too serious, mind. Just a touch of blindness. So if you could look into that, it would be much appreciated. Keep this up and you'll find yourself in a Byzantium post haste. Joff. Upon further review of our results, we uncovered something quite fascinating. While our toothpaste does reduce cavities, it does so only nominally more than current versions. Our results were skewed by the fact that our test subjects had mass decrease in appetite, and hence were eating much less. That will teach us to monitor our subjects more closely, huh? Seriously though, the appetite suppressing quality in this new formulation is quite incredible. Though the taste and texture leave something to be desired, so we'd like that for be your focus moving forward. We don't need to waste any more time on the blindness thing. We got the boys in marketing working a solution to that end. Seriously, Anton, you really must let the whole blindness thing go. Your dedication to solving it is admirable, but also a bit misguided, I dare say. It's really not a big of an issue in the grand scope of the whole thing, and pales in comparison to texture and flavor issues, which we'd prefer you to spend all your time on. We're also mistaken about our ultimate goals for the project. The appetite suppressing qualities makes this something much more valuable in the townships than ever in Byzantium. The need for less food satisfies our workers and add greatly to our bottom line. So marketing is focusing their efforts in that direction. I'm not certain, but that may have Something to do with them rejecting your Apazab suggestions for the name. I still love that. Apazap. Yeah, I like that. Let's leave marketing to the marketing department, shall we? What a dick. I mean, he's not a dick, but he's a dick. He's a dick. He's dicker than nature. This whole place is an absolute disaster. Oh, over encumbered. Look, he knocked the desk over. Verti's breath inhalant. Well, it's now with more oxygen. It's just gonna get you high through oxygen. Okay. Ooh, a heavy machine gun. Do I dare? If there's a workshop around here, that would be convenient. Well, there's vending machines. I don't know why, but I've suddenly got the song from the main theme from Knights of the Old Republic stuck in my head. Okay, let's see. First things first, let's... Better than nature. Heavy machine gun compared to my light machine gun. Should I give my heavy machine gun to someone? Should I give it to... what's his name? Nah. I mean, I might keep it, but... Let us cellulate. Weapons. Plasma carbine. The vermin. Plasma cutter. Security blade. Plasma rifle. Pulse hammer. Let's go shotgun. The vermin. All this armor, because I like my characters to look like they're supposed to look. No pressure helmet. Now all the food can go because I don't need it. And I'm smarter now than I once was. I'm not gonna go and bunch of nanas. Buy off all this shit because I need it. Suppose I also need money. But, you know, one thing at a time. Oh, shizer. Now I really need money. It's Rizzo's. Not only are they not getting enough food, they're not getting enough of the right food. It'd be like if I lived off fucking sweets and... We're about to have a little bit of low energy tasting in a second. I completely forgot. I just mentioned sweets there and I'm like, yes! Ah, labeled in a canister, Auntie Cleo's Raptigon. It's guaranteed to render even the largest Raptidon unconscious for no less than 6 hours, and has a refreshing antiseptic scent. Should method gas of disposal not be found, this character may be found very useful. Now, I want to go and get the damn thing. I don't know where I put it. So I once again have to get off this chair of wisdom. That's Indy Nidell. That's not me. I do not have the chair of wisdom. I have the energy throne. The mantle of low power. Actually makes sense, yeah. This is the mantle of low power. The other one was the mantle of lower power. I cannot find it. It taunts me. It taunts me with not being found. It's like, ha ha ha. You cannot partake. And I'm like, fuck you, bitch. I'm gonna find you. And we all do a little dance. Such a merry jig. It helps us to forget the bad times. Here's the merry jig. I have here a candy bar. Well, not actually candy bar. They're sweets. But they're a new one. They're new Chewits Extreme 90s. Sour apple chews. Warning, don't buy off more than you can chew. I hate the wrapping inside the wrapping. It's like Starburst. Mildly smell of apples. Damn. It's like biting into it. And it's like a caulking agent. Oh, they are sour. Jesus Christ. I'm trying to eat chewing tobacco. What do I need 2 canisters? Alright. Alright. I read the regular Chewits there. More chewy and less tough. Sour apple flavor is nice though. Regular Chewits with some sour apple flavor would be top indeed notch. Speaking of notch, Metal Monkey's been getting back into
slaughtered.
He's been getting back into Nice. Minecraft. If he's smart, he should go on a live stream. Security lockdown. All personnel, please report to the assigned workstations. Report suspicious activity to the nearest site safety engineer. Auntie Cleo's better than nature. Right. From E. Finley. Yo, Olsen. You assured me that these new lunch rations are harmless, but I've experienced an unexpected flood of symptoms. I've logged a regular C page every afternoon between 1423 and 1443. Please find what I consider evidence deposited in your mail. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Somebody shot in his mailbox. Yeah, Olsen. I took all the mechanical parts back. I catch you swiping on maintenance again, I'll step you down so hard they'll beat it in Byzantium. We got enough problems keeping them contraptions running. From V. Cortez. Hey, Orson. If you're up for it, there should be a new batch of concentrated distillate available tonight. Meet me outside the gate at 7 a.m. Ooh, somebody's getting high on fumes. That's 3 canisters so far. What do you need 3 canisters for?
Hey, you!
Cassandra O'Malley, how are you doing?
Oh, good. You're not shooting at me. That's a start. It's been a bit of a day, so I'll get to the point. Yes, I have Crane's research. No, I'm not giving it back. Sorry to disappoint you. I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness. Let's make a deal. I'd like to go on living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you for your trouble.
Oh, I got a sensitive tooth here. Can't even choose it on one side of my really quiet.
The first thing I need is a key card to unlock my door. Then I'd need you to clear me a path out of here. There are 2 ways out. The quickest is through the front door, but Cleo security's bottled up in there. If you don't want to shoot them, I suppose you could talk to them.
That's what I'll do.
The other way out is through the loading bay, but you'd have to clear out the rafts for me. Then I could just slip out the back, sight unseen. Give me a little credit. We are not bandits. We do not steal research. We liberate it.
Liberate?
So a few scientists were caught in the crossfire. I will not be accountable for every idiot who wanders in front of my gun.
For some reason I am.
This lab is a prison, not a place of work. Those men were not scientists. They were indentured laborers.
See, she's got the right
We
idea.
liberated them. They should be thanking us.
I should be siding with her.
I prefer freedom fighter, but I will not quibble over semantics. Come on now. Do you want to be dull and boring and servile like everyone else? Or do you want to break some rules?
Rules, 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 rules.
You might be the first stroke of luck I've had all day.
Ah.
Thank you. I'm in your debt.
I know. But I want to give Gladdy all the stuff this time. She's bound to give me like a hell of a good gift. She might even give me the money I would have spent.
How'd you do that so fast?
Magic. I'm just gonna kill her and take her stuff. Or give her the key card and then kill her. Or whatever. I do support her, but there can only be one liberator of the masses. And let's be honest here, she's not exactly a liberator of the masses. She's more a bandit. So she's a bit like Stalin in that regard.
Hey! You! Over here!
Let's save game. Boom. And
Oh, good. You're not... It's...
let's try this.
I suppose it does not matter. Either Crane sent you, or you are some scavenger come to rob me in my moment of weakness.
Can I not
Let's
be both?
make a deal. I'd
Got
like
my
to
own
go on
agenda.
living. You'd probably like to make some money. Help me get out of here, and I will pay you. You mean other than the satisfaction of doing me a good turn? Trust me, I'll make it worth your while. Same reason you are, more than likely. I imagine we picked up the same tip. Secret research facility, abandoned town, minimal security. Crane actually sent out a cry for help? Oh, the poor bastard. Seeing his life's work snatched from him must be like losing a child. Crane is the man who runs this lab. Probably gone around the bend fretting over his beloved research. Not that there's anything lovable about diet toothpaste.
Did you say diet toothpaste?
Diet
I thought it was a
toothpaste.
joke. But
Can you imagine
they
a more
actually do tie it
pernicious
into the
example
wider
of corporate
plot pretty well.
materialism? I do not know what is worse. Working here, or dying here. What matters is that I have been lied to. I was led to believe this was a high-priority corporate facility. This job was not supposed to end with me stuck in some wretched lab smelling like rats. So I would be very much obliged. Think it over. I'm not...
She takes her lumps.
That was fun.
Better than nature.
That does it. Time for a drink?
So how exactly do I get in here? Oh.
Never imagined I'd say this, boss, but even a Raptidon deserves better.
Wrap the probe. Wrapped it on meat. Wrapped it on meat. Is that corporate communist? Nice. Cortez.
Entry. So far, the musk extraction is coming on nicely. Pressure levels seem to be staying even, and variants of the sample seem to be an acceptable tolerance. Well, these wraps smell bad on the outside. Stars. Now they're cut open. Everyone's like to avoid my lab for the rest of the day while I finish up. Wait a second, there's some kind of commotion going on at the hall. Alarm just started off. Another damn... Literally, he said it in the middle of typing. Wait a second. Must be another damn security system check. Let me go see what's going on. End of log. That's the only... Yeah, that's the only one he's got. So... Raptidons... Sandra's corpse... Okay, it's not down that side, so let's go around this side. Might be a way back down. Yep. Hi, everyone.
Their mistake.
Well, this is embarrassing, but acceptable. Buddy, would you come back already?
They won't try that again.
Anti-Cleo's research data, bit cartridge, heavy ammo, jeweled assault rifle. And now we deal with the Raptidons by going over here and doing something. Well, I can't go out that way. Alright, let's see, what can I break down? Could do with the parts more than nothing. Ooh! It's a toss ball. Hmm. Well, that's only a stopgap measure. First thing I see is gonna fuck me over. Okay, so we have to go out here then. Then from Argawell to Brandon. Hans, I have good news. I have a bad news. The bad news is that we have got a spat problem. Thanks to the little monsters chewing on our wires, our ventilation system is currently offline. If your raptidons are cranky, you need to sedate them manually. Bring a few canisters of sedative and hook it up to the auxiliary terminal in the main research chamber. The good news is my fastest hammers clobbered your precious Rizzo's Rangers. Would you care for some Auntie Cleo's triple K paste sauce with your humble pie? Haha. Rowan.
Yes, quite. I'll use the old ones. Yes.
Oh, by the way, remember, Auntie Cleo knows best.
Any thoughts of the contrary were met with immediate and swift disciplinary action. Hans, please expect me the only mitigated disasters I'm currently holding in my hands. I have here a form proving relocation of a Raptidon bundle to the main hall. Yes, quite. A form signed by you. First of all, the structural integrity of our Raptidon tanks are not nearly sufficient to contain an enraged Raptidon mother, yes. Secondly, the Raptidons are notoriously territorial and extremely protective of the young. Please stop me if I'm using too many numbers for you. I know you have a problem with basic arithmetic. Let me see if you don't seem to realize Raptidon mother plus Raptidon tank equals murder. Respective years, Gale.
That was beamed live from the Church of Gale.
Look at that. Those idiots got themselves a mama Raptidon.
How the fuck would you know what a Raptidon is or isn't? Oh, fuck. Sir Robin ran away. I did gas Raptidons. Oh shit. Cannot use while in combat. Oh shit. Well, I guess the Raptidon Mama's gonna die. Bad. Almost. I'm gonna gas the Raptidons now. Messages from Arwell. Hans. Oh yeah. Watched all that. Ventilate gas. Ventilating gas. Please inform any employees currently in chamber that Auntie Cleo's accidentally dismembered. Dismemberment policy does not cover gas including brain damage. I dealt with them alright. You meant to do that with like a sneak mode.
Okay.
We're sneaky little simians. Victory! Hi, Lillian. Once again, I have no idea who you are. bands. But why did they flee? I hate when games do this. Yeah, I think it's a great idea to suddenly rush up a hill. Great. Now, if you don't mind, darling, I believe I need to make some space. Now, you have Orson's schematics. Can do. Now, obviously, if you want to work with Glady, you don't have to do all these, but I've never even done one, so I'm curious. I've got the first one. Now, I've technically got two of them. I've got the Raptidon Musk and here are the schematics. The Setai sauce is nice, but damn it is smelly. It's a nice smell though. Oh, perfect. Right, now. Heavy machine gun. Magnum, hell yeah. Now we go back. Tinker. Well, that's that. Repair. Great against weapons. Vehicles. Perfect. Alright. Shelling in 3, 2, 1. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Any donations you can give via PayPal and Streamlabs, links of which you can find down below. Everything helping towards the trip. And of course,
Take your best shot, asshole. My kind of action. Just like that.
just like that. If you wish, do join our Discord. You'll find the link of it down in the description, along with everything else, including my email. Should you wish to contact me and tell me how much you love me.
Smells like something died in here.
Yeah, this whole planet smells like it died. Auntie Cleo, the contractually obligated only choice. Dr. Crane, persuading to a conversation in the previous week, with no voices this time, or a ammunition storage locker larger than my bathroom, I have dispatched Sullivan with triplicate paperwork you requested. As a reminder, I am currently self-proprietor and manager of all 3 facilities, and I remain the only person required to sleep on site rather than in Roseway. From the human resource standards, my position entitles me to a refreshment facility no less than 4 square meters. I spent all yesterday cleaning a man's arm at the meat grinder. Don't even have the damn shower out here. Fix it. I'll start breaking into your room and showering there. Then you can experience the joy of cleaning gristle out of your drain. Remember, I have entire crate of mag picks here. You know I can do it. Useful. Ruben, I'm starting to run low on caffeine supplements. Any chance you could bring me some by? An urge to rearrange my storage room all day. Maybe you could help with that again. Or not. We could hike to a terraformer. It'll be a while since the last time. Wind in my hair, just quiet. Wouldn't mind that. Feels like all day doing any more mop up viscera on site or twiddling my thumbs. I don't know. You tell me. Anton, I'm back to you since RE the paperwork. There was a receipt of acknowledgement right on top. I expect you to sign and return it forthwith. While I have your eye, have you heard from Porter? Doesn't seem like anyone's responding to my messages today. Things are hairy out here. Lock the door. Keep your head down. Stay safe. Mashienka. I'll come for you. Inventory log. Intake. Project Winter Blue Mount. Iteration 37. Logged by Crane A. Usual issue. 5%ish. No sound effects. Riding 15%. In 60+ age bracket. Recovered from Doc Orson. Dumped him back in the parts locker. Inventory logged in personal use only. Request security workroom. Only off hours. Assigned a bench in the mechanical maintenance room or armory. A splendid bonus. Great. So, the schematics are down here. How I'm gonna get down there, but they're there.
I'm warmed up now.
Look at him do his little tism dance. Howdy. Maybe to go down, we must go up.
Can we do that again?
Boom, 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 boom. And of course the piece of resistance. There we go. Oh no, Felix, if this was supernova mode, I'd be worried. I wonder, do any of the characters actually mention?
Reminds me of the first ship I crewed on. Captain had to ban borscht and baked beans.
I guess he was drugging himself up before dying. Might as well. Maybe that's how I'll go. Pop some DMT on my deathbed. I'll even be able to describe to you the shit I'll say. Damn, that's scary. There was a path I shouldn't have gone down. Oof. Existential dread. I dread you. Dermal hardening cream. Spectrum vodka. Fuck it. No, use it. Yeah. You can't use it until you equip it, huh? Even though it has it right down there, use. Alright. You become a drunk in this? Oh, shit. Well, I've done it before. I just don't remember how I did it. Ah. Hasty Scribble, no. If you need to get into the army, you don't have the code. Ask around. If not, head to the front desk for the anti-Cleo biolab. Fuck that shit. Armory log. This is the Force pistol that I can pick up. And it's not like a force as in Star Wars, more like it's force as in like a literal kinetic force. By the way, I'm gonna do something absolutely horrific now. I've got some satay sauce here, and I've got one of these sour gummies. I'm gonna tap this into here because fuck it, I don't know. I will probably never have this chance ever again in my life. No. Nah. Nada. Nothing. I got so much loot to steal. Well, it's better that I tried than I didn't.
This is how you hide something valuable in plain sight.
Sorry, buddy. Get back up, yo. Pussy. And here are the Force pistol schematics. There, I have all the things I need. So what I'll do now is check the map. There's no vending machines here. Name. That's gonna eat right now. I'm going to die. Would you just heal yourself? Yay! Oh, that'll be useful once they max out. Now I'm going to go perks and get this one, which is fast travel even when over encumbered. So useful. So brave. M is for map. M is for map. To Gladdy. Gladdy, Gladdy, Gladdenfree.
This has been a big mukbang on my end.
What?
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
What? No. Why? Why is there woolly cows? Parvati? I did not say that you could bring woolly cows on board.
Hey, Captain. Can I get your temperature on something real quick?
Sure thing. Is this about your girlfriend or is this about the woolly cows in my ship? Because there's a bunch of things that I'll talk about, but there's a priority setting, you know.
So, Junlei
Oh, it's about
and
your
I
girlfriend.
talked
Okay.
some.
It's not about the woolly
messages?
cows in my ship.
I got him here on my data pad, and well, she sent me a poem. One she wrote her own self, I'm pretty sure. I don't know if I should read into it, because poems are all symbolic and such, right? It's not so good, but real sweet. Oh, law. That's what's got me spooked. I don't rightly know. It's about this engine that's been shaking itself apart. Then this lady mechanic comes by and lays one hand on it. And the trouble goes away. It sings. I don't want to get too hopeful, but I'm wondering if maybe she's the engine and I'm the lady? It's a real romantic poem. It made my chest hurt, kinda. I don't know where it's leading yet, or if I'm misinterpreting. I'm not much interested in physical stuff.
Sex.
Never have been. Leastways, not like other folks seem to be. It's not that I can't, I just don't care for it. It's been a problem in the past. The folk who wanted to be with me back in the Vale, they said I was cold.
When she first said this, I thought she was asexual. She's not. She's just absolutely, like, her personal space is beyond her personal space. Like, it's a detriment. It really is. You can tell. She's, like, cripplingly lonely. I'm guessing she's just incredibly confident. Like, not self-confident at all. Self-confident. That's a redundant word. Self-confident. No, she needs a good... What she needs is two very well-trained prostitutes in a hotel room with all the aphrodisiacs and alcohol in the world. 48 hours. One from both gender, of course. And just go to town. She'll be fine.
Thanks, Captain. That makes me feel a touch better. I actually had another message from Junlei. I just couldn't work up the courage to open it. But I'm gonna change that. Right now. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Talking about old friends, got to thinking... Isabel? Who's Isabel? They were close, Captain. Like,
they
more
were
than
real
friends
close.
I don't know. Junlei talked about them like it was past, but how far in the past? 10 years? Last week? Captain, I'm feeling all mixed up right now. Could we maybe head to the Groundbreaker? Get some drinks at that bar there? The Lost Hope?
Yeah, sure. I have to go there anyway. Great idea. Drinking solves everything.
Come on, Captain. This is no time to be fooling on me. I'm full serious. Next time we're on the Groundbreaker, I aim to get a drink. If I got to, I'll do it on my lonesome. But I'd feel better if someone I trusted was there.
Oh, well, she didn't get the joke at all. You have to pay attention to my feelings every 5 seconds. So, what are you two talking about?
Something on your mind?
I guess so there, Ellie.
I'm a surgeon by training and a pirate by inclination. Not much else to know, Captain. I like long walks on the promenade and the smell of Spacer's Corona. I make a mean zero-G cocktail and I've got a meaner right hook.
You're also a spoiled little rich girl who wants to get back at Mommy and Daddy. As it turns out, Mommy and Daddy are pieces of shit, so it's not like you... Alright, I suppose maybe they're not pieces of shit. They're products of their environment. What will the neighbors think, darling? You never did quite fit in here. Oh, we have to think about what other people might think. Society would break down if no one did that. That's why we faked your death.
Sure do. Some of it was even legal.
Wow. You weren't joking about being a pirate?
What gave it away? It's the hair, right? Or maybe the ammo belt? I had it custom made.
I do like their look. Their look is kind of growing on me. Each one of them is a unique vibe to it. For all its faults, Dragon Age 2 did that very well. Every character looked unique. Meanwhile, if you had in Dragon Age 1, you could equip everyone with the same suits of armor. It looked crap. I like Dragon Age Inquisition too for that. Dragon Age Inquisition is a great game. Trespassers one hell of some DLC. Probably the last great thing BioWare ever made. Your casual outlook.
Gotta figure out how to work that into my aesthetic. Maybe a pair of earrings? I've done all types of work with all kinds of crews. If there's one thing you ought to know about me,
We'll have to go back to
it's that I
Rosewater.
won't tell you your business. Your ship, your way. Makes 2 of us, Captain.
What's a zero-G cocktail?
It's a mix of whatever you've got on hand. Usually 0G brew with some Spectrum vodka if you're lucky. Purple
So
berry
this
shake
beer
if you're
with
not.
vodka. It's just a boiler room.
I'll make you one sometime. If you don't enjoy it, I'll make a few more until you do.
Yep, that's how alcohol works.
No complaints here.
Good to see you, boss. Didn't I tell you? I'm secretly the chairman's orphan child, abandoned at birth in the back bays.
There's a pack of sprats, right?
That's right. Can't get anything past you, boss. Honestly, before you picked me up, I was living in the back bays. Spent my whole life up there, watching ships roll in and take off. Always wondered when my ship would come. I was what folks on the Groundbreaker call a stowaway.
I'd say another 50
Means I was
minutes.
invisible. Life carried on for everybody else, but not for me. I had to make my own way.
I'll be streaming later on tonight. I'm gonna pop this, whatever Chinese is left. There's some chips and some salsa. I'll pop this in the microwave, have it later. Those duck, rolls. Some solid duck rolls. Actually, I think of all the meats they do up there in my Chinese, duck is the best. recommend the duck. If you ever come to the Saskatchewan house in Leitrim Village, do get something with the duck in it. It's pretty good.
That's what they called us. Orphans with no family, no company to take us in, nowhere to go but the back bays. The word's a touch kindlier than rung leech, but the meaning's just as clear. If you can't support your own self, you don't deserve to be on the Groundbreaker. Same way we all do. Look for work and hope somebody would give me a shot. Hauling boxes was about the only work I could find. Hated every second of it. Foreman and I never got on. Could be I was overreacting. A better man might have turned the other cheek. Exercised a little bit of that, what's the word? Restraint? But on the other hand, broadsiding the jackass with a tossball stick, that felt good.
He's got
that
a
felt
sort of
real good.
He's got
You
a sort of
try it.
Marty McFly meets Han Solo look about him.
Yeah, I mean, in theory. But I wouldn't have felt half as good. I caught a real lucky break. If you hadn't picked me up, I'd still be back at the docks, waiting for the day my ship arrives. Yeah, I guess my ship did arrive in the end. I've got you to thank for that. Thanks for listening, boss. Let's get going.
It's still established why we have those cows, though?
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight salvage crew. Only he's not listed on the return manifest.
He's in Monarch
Must have made
at
landfall
Fallbrook, I
somewhere he
think.
wasn't supposed to. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Here. There's a domicile on Monarch in Fallbrook, rented to the same bit card he used to buy his seat on the salvage ship. I should have guessed. What better place to lay low if you wish to avoid the authorities? Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I really didn't have much faith in actually finding him. Was a bit of a long shot, wasn't it? I admit it was a bit of a long shot, but when you've spent as many hours as I have in contemplation of the universe...
I'm not getting stuck on an infinite loop there. The order beneath chaos, Halcyon's colonial destiny begins forthwith. Glorious gilded age, a new dawn. Man doth rise at God's monolith, the might of our reign forgone. Index of banned literature. You never see any of the other religions. Like, in 200 years, all other faiths are gone? Or is it in just this part of space there's no Christians or Muslims or...
Make yourself at home, Captain.
I mean, after 200 years, Zoroastrianism was still around.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments be brought on board? Who keeps ordering these?
Yeah, who does? I don't know why there's cows.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance? Forgive me, Captain. I would rather not discuss Alex Hawthorne today. I am feeling discombobulated. Was there another topic on your mind? No, I am sure I cannot feel emotions. The memory has merely disrupted one of my processors. Glitches can be quite uncomfortable.
How can you
It
feel
was my fault
comfort?
he died.
How can you feel anything if you don't have emotions?
I should have predicted the statistical unlikeliness of success of my captain's actions. In fact, I did, but illogically disregarded the results.
Hope her story's told in some DLC. I've been trying to look up for some DLC. We probably won't get any. We probably won't get any DLC this year, but they'll be patching the game in, and sometime next year they'll get the first DLC. Wouldn't be surprised if it's we hear about it before the end of the year, though.
He asked me to trust him. Captain Hawthorne attached 98.4% of the ship's processes to my computer, thereby giving me near total control. I have been programmed to deftly calculate navigation vectors through asteroid fields while also operating our ship's toasters.
That
Alex
seems
also
kind of
taught me the
stupid.
concept of a personality. He was quite delighted when I crafted one in order to better engage with him. It was basic in the beginning. The information in my memory banks says I am an autonomous digital astrogator, created by, redacted, on the date of, redacted, for the express purpose of, redacted. I have not yet decided if I should attempt to uncover the missing information regarding my birth. I asked once. Alex did not build me, and would not say who did.
Alright. Let's go to Groundbreaker. This time I'll take Ellie and Parvati
The
with me,
Groundbreaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
so she can get drunk with some bitches. No dicks allowed. Ellie and Parvati. That's right. Parvati should also level up as well at this point, isn't it? Bolt pistol. That's what I thought. 131, 129. Let's give her a plasma carb. No, she's a smashy. She has a bit of smashy going on, so.
Hey, that pad down there, with the lights off, there are people unloading.
I was going to give someone this, but by the time I use them, there'll probably be a better weapon out there. Should really try to sell those. It's Bassor's cheese. Okay, so what am I doing here again? I'm gonna Gladdy. Rest and go.
This is Halcyon News.
Let's see if there's any news
We
different.
interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Employee morale is at an all-time high due to the overwhelming popularity of Chairman Rockwell's infrastructure rollback initiative.
Deceptions and lies. Don't believe the board. Monarch has shed the yoke of its corporate overlords and now thrives. They claim this place to be uninhabitable, but philosophism lives on. We fight from the shadow of your...
Sorry for the interruption there. Our relay terminal accidentally included a scene from an upcoming serial. Our regularly scheduled broadcast will be with you again shortly. This is Halcyon News, reminding you that there's no I in news, no we in Halcyon, and no Mercury in Saltuna.
Have you had a moment to look into that little opportunity I told you about on Roseway?
No, I was thinking what she looks like.
Someone will
She
get
looks
to
like a
snooping around there
ball
before
sack
you
that's
do.
been slightly sucked out.
What's that? Speak up now. What'd you turn up? These corporations, I tell you. Once they get an idea into their big, dense heads, there's no getting it out again. Can't imagine how I'll offload this. But waste not, want not, I suppose. Pardon me, sweetheart. My old ears must have misheard you. Did you say Raptidon? Gracious, someone must have hauled them off Monarch. Naughty, naughty. A couple of folks around here might pay a fair few bits for this. Might even be able to start a bidding war. Peaches and cream, if that isn't the most handsome bit of lethal engineering I've seen all week. That'll go for a tidy sum of bits.
Damn. Not smart enough.
That's plenty, my dear. And more than I thought you'd find. You got a knack for snooping. I ought to just hire you next time, instead of those sublight lunkheads.
Okay.
Law bless you for doing the legwork, sweetie. Don't forget your friend Gladys now. You can come visit any time. I'm afraid that's confidential, my dear. A matter of customer privacy. I'd wager you'd demand the same were you the one buying. You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how good my sugar cookie? Won a charming copper kettle off that girl who runs the pub. She's a fierce arm wrestler.
Wait, what? 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 Oh, come on. It was just a choice between giving it to her and giving it to the corporations. It would have been easier for me to give it to the corporation. Oh well, it sticks with my character anyway. You get a 57% discount. That's pretty cool. Just have to raise a couple of hundred more. 200 more. Ooh, we almost have it. Any junk I can sell? Yay! Now, I thought she'd give you the
If
car.
you're here for this week's mag...
I still have to buy it anyway. It's mental.
Fantastic. Do be careful with it, dear, as these keys tend to be a tad hard to acquire.
I should have just saved my own
You
money
should
up.
have a chat with Lilia Hagen in the Sublight offices. She's a dear. You'll love her. Now, was there anything else?
No, I'm good.
Anytime, sweetheart. You know where to find me. Here, take a candy with you.
I'm gonna be able to set foot on a whole other planet. I know Monarch's a moon. I think it counts anyhow.
Long as there's paying work, you can count me in.
Let's go to the Lost Hope. Get our body drunk.
So,
This is Halcyon.
how's this work?
We interrupt your
Do we get a table, stand in a corner?
story.
Oh, she's so simple.
Tossball finals are scheduled to air
It's like
soon,
going,
but a
it's like going to a
scandal has
bar with like
rocked
a
the
Muslim
league
for the
and
first
thrown
time.
Okay, so what are we drinking? You're the expert? Oh, and don't worry on the price. I got this. Let's just do it proper. Oh, beer. I guess, yeah, I can do that. Beer can be good.
It is just mostly water.
I bet. Bottoms up.
Think of it like a fizzy tea that's gone a little off.
Pretty much.
Ah, this tastes like the underside of a boot. People drink that for fun?
Yeah.
Oh, Captain. I'm pining for Junlei something fierce.
Some beer actually tastes absolutely gorgeous. I like the taste of Blue Moon. Blue Moon's pretty nice tasting. Brewdog from Scotland also makes a nice IPA. It's bitter.
Specifically. Definitely specifically. Oh, why'd I drink that? I mean, just with Junlei. I don't know what to do about us. Well, she talked about another girl, right? Isabel. mentioned her by name and everything, like she wanted me to know. Maybe I've been making a right fool of myself this whole time. Maybe she's not interested after all. It was real long and rambly. She was
Unlike
telling me a
me,
story about her
who's
dad.
straightforward and doesn't
lady
make
named
you go
Isabel
to the
did all
entire
sorts of
system
things to try to win his favor.
on a fucking date.
This Isabel lady never quite managed to get her dad's approval, but they carried on anyways. Made something good out of a bad situation. Then it all went down the tubes. Do you think Junlei still has feelings for her? I just got a lot of feelings, Captain, and they're all climbing up my throat. I need another drink. Right now. Before I lose my nerve. Law, no. That beer tasted like how Dad's old sock smelled. Maybe something sweet and mild, like wine?
Wine it is. Let's try whiskey.
Gosh, that smells pretty almost. Like flowers gone a little off.
A lot of
Kinda
people
goes.
like wine.
Hey, that's not so bad. Kind of almost nice.
That's why I drank it right out of the bottle.
Captain, I want to talk to Junlei all the time. Even about silly things, but I'm so scared.
I never did do the what about me part, but
Everything? I got a solar system's worth of terrifying questions swirling around my head. Does she think I'm as pretty as I think she's
Junlei
handsome?
would be a lot better off
she's
without
enlightened?
this neurotic
What if she
mess
does?
of a woman in her life.
What if she's still got feelings for that lady, Isabel?
To be
What if
entirely honest
we
with
get
you,
together and
she's already got a
she's explored
stressful
me?
enough job. Coming home to find Parvati like just freaking out because she mildly chipped a cup, you know?
There's nothing easy about spilling your guts to the person who's got your heart in their hands. You know I'm not interested in physical affection. Well, it's tripped folks up in the past. Folks I thought cared about me for me. What if she's not okay with that?
You
What
can
if she
care
is,
about
but then
someone for
later
you, but
she's
also
not?
there's physical feelings. And if you don't have those feelings, then you simply don't know what it's like to have those feelings denied by something as, in some cases, as trivial as fear. And it is trivial in many respects. Like, when I still remember how terrified I was before my first time. It even affected my first time. I was absolutely scared. I did not enjoy it one bit. Time afterwards was great. Because I was like, oh, right. Yeah. Oh. I don't know. Like, everyone's different. I mean, I'm a fucking Aspie. By default, I should be completely siding with her. But I'm just there like, come on. Then you go your separate ways. Are you afraid of being rejected for who you are?
Of course. Wouldn't you be?
No, I am. If people don't like that, they're not for me.
I envy your boldness of spirit, Captain. I can only hope a little bit of it rubs off on me. But, gosh, I don't know that I got that in me. Sometimes I feel real mean inside, Captain. I think ungenerous thoughts.
We all do.
I suppose so, but I want to be my best self for her. A good person, worth caring for.
Like I said before, imagine if she just turned
Captain,
around
this
and was
has
like
been-
straight or just not
This
interested
has been a whole
in
lot. I
Parvati.
got just
Like this whole thing
Wow.
would just be so
so much to
crippling.
think about. Oh gosh, I don't know, Captain. Do you think I should?
You're still just ask her.
All right. There's no need to strip your screws over it. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Right when we get back to the ship. I mean, probably. Eventually. Thanks for hearing me out and giving me counsel. And, well, for being a friend. It means a whole lot. You're good people, Captain.
This was fun. We should do it again after you send that message.
Huh. All right. Thank you, guys.
The way we just
You're
stood
real
there
good
while
friends,
you
you know
had
that?
2 sips and
I
bitched.
wish there was a place we could all live quiet together. Come on, let's go.
Oh, that's cute. That's sweet, but I'm not here for quiet. Can you? Do you steal the poster or what? Let's save here.
Stop.
Yep. Boop, boop, boop. So how do you get it? There's probably something you can do. Alright, so we got Gladys, but now we can go to Sublight and get the contract for the aliens.
C&P Borsworth. It's not the worst.
I actually think the twist.
Some freelancers sneer at Sublight for setting up a storefront, but they
I love the twist of this story. You don't expect it.
Welcome to Sublight Salvage and Shipping, a legitimate business for legitimate consumers. You the one flying the unreliable? Money. We got it. The Steve Doors want it. I'll take that as a yes. Miss Lily has been expecting you. I'll unlock the door. Hey, Doc Fenhill. Glad to see you ain't moved on from Groundbreaker yet.
Hey, Tobias. How's the leg?
Good as you left it, ma'am. Still bends and everything. A bullet went through it, most of the way. The other guy thought his ship was perfectly operational. I told him it was salvage. We disagreed. I won.
Oh, so
Workplace hazards, Captain. Pretty routine around here.
Sure am. A few years back, they got me started on simple acquisitions. You know those latches they put on cargo bays ain't worth a damn? These days, I stick to HQ and look after Miss Lilia.
So you're the new captain in town. I was hoping you'd make your way to my office. Saves me the work of hunting you down. Lilia Hagen, CEO and Executive Director of Aggressive Operations. I'm guessing you already know about Sublight, otherwise you wouldn't have come. Charmed. It's nice to see the Unreliable again.
I'm not going to even
Useful
pretend to
ship.
lie to her.
Hawthorne was my contractor. I'd recognize that leaky boat of his anywhere. Is Ada still at the helm? I don't know how many times I told Hawthorne to restore that smartass to factory settings. I have a salvage job for someone light on corporate ties with a reliable set of wings, but there's a catch.
Just like in the serials.
If you have a nav key to Stellar Bay, the job's yours. Interested?
This is the sort of shit I'd actually love to do in this world. Maybe not be a smuggler per se, or just hauling shit from place to place. Landing in these sort of dodgy ports or subpar ports and picking shit up, dropping it off, maybe passengers, maybe other things. Suspicion about Stellar Bay.
One of my guys in Stellar Bay has a lead on some high-grade salvage, but he went dark before he could spill the goods. We arranged a drop at the Saltuna warehouse's loading dock. Find whatever he left there and take it to Fallbrook. My gal Catherine will be expecting you.
She calls her my gal, but the fact is that Catherine doesn't see her as her boss.
Now, get going. Catherine will brief you on the details when you check in with her at Fallbrook. One last thing. When you're on the job, keep a pair of eyes in the back of your head. Understood? You'll do fine. Probably nothing to worry about. Probably.
I ain't worried if you aren't, Captain. Honest.
Okay.
Sublight's always got plenty of work. Good gig if you don't mind where the bits come from.
I don't. I mean, I've already established which side of the wall I'd be on if I was living there in the last playthrough. I'd throw everyone under the bus for those fantastic shoes.
You look like someone who's taken their share of cuts and bruises. We also have a...
Alright. I'll actually buy off some parts. If I can afford it, I can. And I can sell. Some Rizzo's candy. Wah, wah, wah. It's Rizzo's. Alright. I'm losing my oomph for this game, so I'm actually gonna save here. And end. Yeah. Wasn't all that much of a long stream, and no one showed up, but we got a few ghosts in the chat. Well, not chat, in the corner. Thank you, ghosts, for popping in and out. Hopefully you left a like. If you didn't, I hope someone in the future wills. If not, if you think I've done something to offend, then downvote. It's all good. I will be back later on today, actually. I'm going to get myself something warm, because I've been eating nothing but cold stuff and drinking. Well, drinking mostly nothing but cold stuff. Oh, Humpday Hijinks, you've only started. If you liked what you saw, though, and gave a thumbs up and want to help out in some other way, do consider sharing, subscribing, down there, there, close enough, yeah. Don't forget as well, we are going to be streaming later on tonight, and tomorrow I have a special video. Ooh, I'm not looking forward to that one. That is a promo, a preview of what's to come. Hi, Baldhead. No delay, so it's just happening at the same time. Alright, well, I'll see you.